Welcome to Prompt Engineering 101. Today we will explore how to give clear instructions to AI so it can help us at work. Think of prompts as recipe instructions. The more precise, the better the result. We will use real business examples and live demos. I am Gerard Felix, a passionate tech enthusiast and the Microsoft certified trainer who loves exploring new technologies and sharing knowledge with the community. I strongly believe knowledge grows by sharing. My mantra is let's learn and grow together. So, without any further ado, let's move on. Here's our plan. We will start with basic of prompt engineering and why it's useful. Then we will cover different prompt styles and what makes a good prompt. We will share best practices and see how Microsoft Copilot Chat uses your data for work tasks. Finally, we will do hands-on demo using the prompt gallery, writing and saving prompts, and building a simple A agent. We will finish with key takeaways. What is prompt engineering? Prompt engineering means writing your request in a way the AI tool understands. For example, instead of saying summarize this, you might say summarize the main ideas and action items from this email thread. In short, it's telling the AI exactly what we need. The better inputs usually gives the better outputs. The clearer we are, the more helpful the AI answers will be. Why prompt engineering matters? Why it is important? In workplace, good prompts means the AI produce high quality work on the first try. If your prompt is vague, the AI might give you a generic or off-topic answer, and you will waste time correcting it. By redefining our prompts, we make AI tools more effective for tasks like summarizing, writing, or analyzing. Thinking of the following a recipe, better instructions and ingredients make a tastier dish. Likewise, better prompts make smarter AI results, saving time in our daily work. So here you can see some points. Clear prompts is equal to accurate, useful response. So when you give uh, give a better prompt with clear instruction, the AI will give you a useful response. And avoid wasted efforts. Don't use any jargon words or don't keep your prompt very lengthy. Split it and prompt it. So it helps you to save your time and boost productivity. In this slide, we're going to discuss about the most popular prompt types. We start with zero shot. It means users state the task directly, relying on the AI's prior knowledge. For example, write an email about a new product launch. The AI generate it without examples. So we not mentioned or given any hint about how it need to be about the new product launch. So the response will be general. Next comes the few sort. It means you give one or two examples of the desired output. Then ask the AI to do something similar. For instance, you might show a sample email and then say, now write a similar email about next week's meeting. This helps with complex or specific tasks. And the last one, role based. It is one of the most commonly used prompt type. It means you start the prompt with a person like you are a project manager. Explain the timeline for our project. This saves the style and tone. So the response will be tailored to the role they are playing. Anatomy of a great prompt. A good prompt often has several parts. First, goal. Clearly state what you want. Example, summarize this meeting. Next, context. Give any background or details. Who, why, what. For example, this summary is for the sales team. Then comes the expectations. Describe the desired format and tone. Example, use bullet points, professional tone, make give me the output in Tableau column, something like that. Finally, source. If there's a document or data you want the AI to use, mention it. In Copilot chat, there is an option to attach files directly into the chat window. So it will investigate or it will uh, analyze the document whichever you upload and give you prompt response. Example, attach the report and say, use this report for details. Microsoft calls these parts goal, context, expectations, and source. Including them help the AI know exactly how to deliver the answer. Best practices for prompting. Here are some practical tips. First, add detail. The more relevant information you give, the better Copilot can answer. For instance, instead of summarize the meeting, say summarize the meeting notes from yesterday's team call, focusing on deadlines and owners. Second, positive praising. Tell the AI exactly what you want. Say, write a bullet list instead of don't write paragraphs. This avoids confusion. Finally, be flexible. Try different phasing or break complex tasks into steps. If the steps answers isn't great, edit the prompt and try again. You can even ask Copilot to clarify. Example, do you need more details to ensure it understands your request? Copilot chat. How Copilot chat helps with work. It is built into Microsoft 365, Teams, Outlook, etc., and can access your data, work data directly. For example, in Teams, you can ask what were the main questions in the yesterday's meeting. Copilot will look at the meeting's transcript and answer you. You can ask it to draft an email or summarize the document. For instance, draft a reply thanking to the team for the update. It can also help with data. Which region had the highest sales this quarter? Lastly, you can use it for HR tasks like generating new hire checklist. Essentially, Copilot brings AI into everyday tasks by using the information you already have. So the main three objective of Copilot is to access the Microsoft 365 data, which is inside your organization or inside your enterprise, and summarize the meeting based on the data whichever available internally. It use the data to summarize, draft, and analyze. And finally, helps you with better response. Now it's time to get your hands dirty. Let's try the things whichever we discuss in Copilot chat directly and see how it responds to us. So before getting into the lab, I'm just going to explain what are the things we're going to cover in today's lab. We're going to use Copilot prompt gallery, understand the features of it. Then comes creating an effective prompt, writing an effective prompt to get a better response. And finally, we're going to build a simple Copilot agent.
Now let's test Copilot chat in real time. To access Copilot chat, you need to go to the URL m365.cloud.microsoft. It will open this chat user interface. Here in the Copilot chat, to open the Copilot gallery, you need to click this tiny icon called View Prompts. It will open you the Copilot prompt gallery. Here you can see it categorized three types into three types: Microsoft prompts, your prompts, and team prompts. So let's begin with Microsoft prompts. These are the predefined prompts given by Microsoft. You can use it in your uh, Copilot chat for a better response or some repeated task to do some repeated task. And when you click this filter task here, you can see the various options, various tasks listed here. There are tasks related to code. There are some tasks related to analyze or prepare. So based on task, it will give you the result. And next comes the job title. So it lists down the departments, the industry. So if you select information technology, it will give you all the tasks which were listed under the information, categorized under the information technology. Next comes your prompts. As I not saved any prompt yet, here it shows empty. So your prompts are prompts which we create and save for our repeated usage. Next comes the team prompts. Prompt is something like you create a prompt for your team. One of your team member have created a prompt, and it can be shared within the team. So anybody access the team can use it. Let's try with your prompt. Write me an email template for employee training program. So I just written a prompt where I ask AI to create a template for employee training program. Once I hit the enter button, below I got a response with a with a tailored draft for the employee training program. And when I over my mouse over the prompt, you can see there are some tiny icons. The first one called edit, second one is copy, and third one is save prompt, and the fourth one is copy prompt link. So now I'm going to save this prompt. I click save, and it ask me what is the title, and I'm going to put it like template. and click the save button. Now let's go back to the prompt gallery and see whether it is available. I click view prompts, and under your prompt gallery, I can see it now. In this Copilot chat user interface, you can see a tiny field colored in green. When you click on it, you can see a message stating that it is enterprise data protection applied to this chat. It means the information whichever you put, I mean, the prompt whichever you try and response whichever you get out of the prompt, it's completely within your enterprise, within your organization, and it never published publicly. One more interesting information about Microsoft Copilot chat is we cannot select the model like in ChatGPT, OpenAI ChatGPT. We can go and choose the model which we like 40, 40 mini, things like that. Even if you are a paid user, you can choose deep research. But here in Copilot Enterprise, I mean Copilot Chat, by default it comes with Copilot GPT 4.0, which is good, perfect for everyday usage. Next come pages. Whenever you generate a response, you can see an option called edit in pages. If you click this edit in pages, it will open your page in the right panel. Here you can make here you can modify the content, you can edit the content, and most importantly, the one of the good feature is like you can share it with other people. So even uh, they can do changes from their end, and it enables you to work collaboratively. Now let's discuss one of the interesting future of Copilot chat called agents. Microsoft provides us two options. One is to use the already existing agents, and the other one is create an agent on our own. A Copilot agent is a custom assistant specialized for a topic. So let's start with the get agents. Click the get agent. It will take you to a app marketplace where you can see the agents created by Microsoft and other organizations. You can also see the agents. If you created any agents on your enterprise, you can also see it. And now let's go back to the previous screen and click create an agent. So now let's try to understand what is the difference between create an agent and uh, e- existing agent. So creating is an agent is for your regular task. You're working for the IT support or working for the SR consultant. You want to go through some documents, and it's really a painful job to refer the existing documents each time in your daily work life. To reduce the efforts and save your time, Microsoft introduced this agent creation. For creating this agent, you don't need to have any coding knowledge. Within a few clicks, you can achieve it. It also acts like a kind of a RAG model. I mean, you can give your data sources, knowledges, and train it so it answers you based on the knowledge whichever you provided. So in our case, here you can see when I click this new agent button, here these are the last edited agents. So let me try with the career coach. So these are few templates, few agent templates it's provided by Microsoft. So let me try something like create a IT support agent else else user to answer IT queries or IT questions related to Windows 11. So I just given a prompt, and in the prompt I clearly mentioned I want to create a IT support agent, and the target users audience are users, and it should answer IT questions related to Windows 11. And when I hit the enter, it the agent has been created, and it asks what kind of name you want to keep for this agent. So by default, it looks like Windows 11 support. If I confirm yes, so now it's all set to go. I hope this demo really help you to grab something new, and I just want you to try it in your missions when you find time.
Now let's summarize the key takeaways of this session. Always aim to be clear and specific in your prompts. Tell Copilot what task you want, why and how you want the answer. Give examples or context when helpful. Take advantage of the tools. Use the prompt gallery for ideas and save any prompts you will reuse. If you have repetitive tasks or specialized knowledge, consider creating or using a AI agent. Finally, like any skill, prompt engineering improves with practice. Try these tips next time you work with Copilot Chat and see how much time it can save you. Thank you for attending this session on prompt engineering 101 and using Microsoft Copilot Chat. We have covered a lot of ground, from understanding the fundamentals of prompt engineering to exploring the powerful capabilities of Copilot Chat in boosting productivity at work. My special thanks to Floripa Azure community and global Azure community for providing me this opportunity to share my knowledge. I'm happy to connect with you all. You can send me connection link to my LinkedIn.
See you all. Bye.